Hi.
Hello.
Right.
Excuse you.
Right.
It's your opening trumpet peal of the session.
So I just try to clear my nostrils before I started. Obviously, I didn't quite time it right.
That was perfect timing, I'd say.
Right. So, pull myself together. Right. Hello. Good afternoon. My name's SaveWithCrypto. I'm here with Maff. Hello, Maff. How you doing?
Hello. How you doing? Not bad, thank you. Yeah.
Right. I did say I was going to put the camera on this week, but the fact that I've been sort of rubbing my eyes a bit, and they're all red, and my nose is all snotty and stuff. I don't think it's a very pleasant sight at the moment. So
wouldn't be the best first impression, I would say.
well, you never get a second chance to make a first impression, do you? You know, that's what my
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have to think about that one. Maybe there's a way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did watch your Maftopia video the other day, and I was actually a bit confused actually.
Okay.
With the Russian space station thing, it's like why they were going for half G gravity simulation.
Yeah, exactly. Just it was
Why?
bizarre, wasn't it? Because especially because it was only at this stage only a patent. It's a prospective design. So why not just say, oh yeah, this is going to be 1G?
Yeah, because walking around in zero gravity isn't good for you.
Yeah.
So half G is going to be not very good for you. You know.
Yeah. So that there'll be there's still going to be muscle wastage, isn't there? And when they return to the surface of the Earth, then they're still going to flop around like a jellyfish, aren't they?
Oh, you'd be worse than Bambi. You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, interesting idea. Yeah, just speed it up a bit, and just do the job properly. Excellent.
I guess they could spin it up and slow it down, couldn't they? You'd think, 'cause if they can get it spinning, I assume they would have like side jets on it or something like that, don't they, to get it whipping round.
Yeah. There's not going to be much drag there because not really any atmosphere to slow it down. So as long as they've got some good sort of bearings and stuff, it should be all right. But you don't even need that. You just give the thing a bit of a twizzle, and it'll sort of just go around on its own, won't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I guess. I mean, thinking about it now, part of the issue is probably that if there's a difference in the mass of the different bits, that is going to create some kind of gyroscopic effect. So it might go like, off in a particular direction, or like in an erratic range of directions and things. So probably not all that all that whatever, if that makes sense. It's not all that whatever.
That makes about as much sense as the title I gave today's stream, actually. But
yeah, I was trying to decipher it, to be fair. Be aware of the book. Okay, I kind of get it. I get it more now.
Yeah. Anyway, right. So, right. Hello, everyone. Just very briefly. If you ever want the price of Bitcoin to go up, all you have to do is to create a YouTube channel and put out a video saying that you think the price is going to dump $1,000, and then it goes in the opposite direction, right?
Genius.
Yeah. That's all you have to do. No, to be fair, I was talking about the CME gap, which is here. Okay, so literally we just took off from there, and I believe that will fill at some point, probably this week actually. It's only going to take President Trump to fart, really, isn't it? To sort of do something like that.
Yeah. The internet reacts and so on.
Yeah.
The market reacts.
Yeah, and that could go kudunk, and then that'll be the end of that, really. However, what I did also talk about, which is quite handy because it's just turned 12 o'clock, which means we've got a new 12-hour candle, is what I was saying in whatever video I did, is we were looking for this cross here on the 12-hour time frame of the yellow and green 21 and 55 EMAs on the 12-hour time frame, which happened happened sort of like today-ish, like last night-ish. So that's really cool. So I think if that remains like that, I think we could see some upside, but I will wait to see what you say anyway. But it did make me think as well. What else is like this? So one thing I did notice was XRP. XRP has actually had a similar cross as well. So
yeah, XRP has been doing pretty well. I think I saw something about that.
Yeah. So there's that. Something else as well. Solana, not quite, but almost, not far off actually. One thing that did interest me though was the Solana BTC chart, because that is also getting a little bit like that, So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm actually wondering now. I think I've said it before. Actually, I'm actually wondering if to predict an alt season, what you should be looking at these days is probably rather than I know you should look at Bitcoin dominance and all that sort of stuff, but a lot of people just look
these
at
charts. Yeah.
Well, a lot of people look at ETH versus BTC sort of thing, but I'm actually wondering if Solana BTC is more relevant these days. I don't know.
Probably is a bit. Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
but ETH BTC.
Probably have to look at the trading volume and compare between the two, I guess.
Yeah. But ETH BTC, that's just wiggling about really, so nothing too exciting there. I did wonder about things like, because I've got some BGB as well, and that's the BitGet's token, and that looks like it's about to do something like that. So I don't know. I'm thinking there could be a bit of a, there could be a bit of a rally soon. I think, I don't know, but that's why. Which completely negates the title of the stream.
No,
it doesn't.
No, it plays into it. In fact,
does it? Okay,
we'll probably go into that. Yeah.
Right. No, I'll tell you the reason I did the beware and be aware thing is because years and years ago I made a website for an idiot really. It was actually a friend of my dad's. He had a motorhome hire website, and it was the most disastrous thing I've ever done. It actually turned out all right in the end, but what he'd done, he'd written a list of instructions for, like, you know, how to operate your motorhome when you'd hired it. So there was a lot of stuff about turning the gas off and all that, you know, and there's a lot of things you need to be aware of, you know. But throughout the whole document, he put beware, like beware of the gas cylinder, you know.
Well, it's fair.
And it was almost sort of, it was so subtle that I kind of read it once, and like I thought there's something wrong with this, you know. It's like it was so consistently wrong that I almost didn't notice, you know.
It's a homonym, isn't it?
Yeah, and then
hobbled by homonyms.
So. Yeah, and then my wife looked at it, and I have to say, she was, in my mind, she was the best proofreader on the planet. You know, she could spot an apostrophe in the wrong place from a mile away, you know. And and she looked at it and she was like, "What moron wrote that?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I thought too."
Yeah. So it's kind of, I guess, where you might get website creation for dummies. This is more a website creation for a dummy.
Well,
essentially.
Yeah, and it's like, and I hate that sort of thing, because you have to sort of, you know, correcting people on their English is like I kind of feel like that's not my job, you know. But there again, you know, I don't want to say, you know, back in the days when you used to have web designers and stuff, you know, I didn't want to sort of say, "Oh, here's a website I made that I'm really proud of," but it's full of absolute drivel, you know. And so it was a bit like that. So I had to kind of like change stuff. I said, "Yeah, that's wrong. You can't really say that. Can we say this instead?" And I had a similar thing where I do I do a website for like a band, like a function band. You know, they do like weddings and stuff like that. And initially, I was doing it for their bass player, who was the kind of like leader of the band. And he's this guy. He's now in his 70s, but you know, in those days he was in his 50s, and he was kind of he was you know, well, he is a really good bloke. Actually, he's really kind of like knowledgeable. He writes books and stuff like that. He's very, very literate, you know. And literally his kind of stuff I used to look at, and I'd have to do the odd little typo and like fix a little typo, and it'd be like really, I don't know, it'd be like really, absolute pleasure to work with him, you know. And then what he's done now, because he's gotten a bit old, is he's left the band, and he's kind of handed it all over to his son, who has an education from quite a notorious secondary modern school in Hemel Hempstead, and and he's a lovely lad, but
you can't choose your education, as they say.
Yeah, you know, he's the one who you know, sent me that blog saying last night's gig was excellent. The band were literally on fire, you know.
Oof. Okay. Yeah.
And they're like, I have to rewrite all this stuff, like every single bloody sentence, you know. It's like, and then so not tell him.
You feel like you may as well write it yourself in the first
place. Yeah, and then I don't tell him, you know, because I think if I do, it will seem insulting. I just kind of casually just correct everything, you know. But anyway, forgotten why I'm talking about that.
That is always a tricky one, because you'd hope that people being corrected, that they would take it in a positive way. Thank you for improving me, you know. But then that probably sound a bit sarcastic.
I don't even think he'd notice, to be honest, actually, you know, because like I just don't think I'm not saying he's illiterate. I suppose I probably am, actually, but
there are levels of degrees of these things.
But I just don't think he even sees it as being wrong. The other really annoying thing he does, he writes a sentence and then presses return right after every sentence.
Oh, you see, one sentence paragraphs all the way down. Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah. So, and I'm like, so I can't really tell where the paragraphs are supposed to be. Yeah. So then I have to sort of like, so I basically have to sort of like.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So like if you change the width, then you suddenly spot a carriage return in the middle of it, and
well, no, there's a carriage return at the end of every sentence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like it's a list of bullet points. It's supposed to be a small.
I mean, quite often with that sort of thing, you get like if a line happens to end at the edge of the block of text,
You don't know.
so then you kind of you change the width, and you're suddenly, oh god, that was actually a character just hiding in there.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
it's got those sometimes.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
And obviously, when you're doing a website that's going to be visible on phones, tablets, and PCs and stuff, you want it to be. I forgot the bloody word now. What's the word where it adapts to whatever?
Not progressive. Reactive. I think it's just responsive.
Responsive. That's it.
Yeah.
Responsive. If you're making a responsive website, then that the text flows around accordingly. And
and you get columns appearing and all that.
Yeah. And that's the other thing. It's like people will send you like a Word document because I've actually said that we're using WordPress here. It's like really simple to use. You can just write your own blogs. And he said, no, I'd rather pay you to do it. And I was like, yeah, all right. It doesn't pay me a lot, but like I suppose
it's like free money. Well, I hope he isn't watching this, by the way. But
we can pretty much guarantee you won't be.
Yeah.
When whether he would have been confused by the title. Anyway,
just want to say, so like Kaz was just saying, oh my god, I have to proofread reports at work and I spot so many mistakes on websites, posters, anything.
I know.
And you vent SWC.
Sorry about that. No, anyway. So that was the title. I thought, beware of the bull or be aware of the bull. Anyway,
so good. So now we all understand. That's been explained to us.
I am also aware that we do have a few viewers who actually don't have English as their first language, so they must be bloody confused by now.
or just think these British English speaking people are very picky.
They are, yeah. I know. Actually, there's a channel on YouTube called Rob Words, ROB Words, Rob Words, by this guy called Rob Watts, and he does like the etymology of words and stuff, like absolutely fascinating stuff. Actually, I watched one yesterday about where do feet, inches, furlongs, and gallons all come from. And that was really interesting. And but he's actually doing like he's going to do a few live gigs. He's doing one at the Bloomsbury Theatre in London. It's like him on stage talking about the etymology of words. I thought, what a brilliant show! If I was a bit near, I'd go to it. And anyway, but I do like all that sort of thing. Anyway, should probably talk about crypto a little bit, shouldn't we?
Probably should. Yeah. Should we?
What?
So I was going to say before we switch screens, should we just quickly zip through the chat, through the highs, and then do the usual, I guess.
Okay.
Was that pretty much what you were going to say? Or
no, I thought you were going to do it, and then.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Let's do it. So, hey, Florin. Like one. I was in. Please like. Thank you.
Oh yeah, yes. Oh yeah. That's
yeah. It's a trap, or so I wish. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, is that was in the Discord, isn't it? I think, or was that may have been someone else there.
Is you sure, Florin?
I think somebody was in the Discord. So potentially a bit trapped there. But yeah, and we'll go through that. Hey Nick, hey. Are you actually Peter PK? Hello. It'd be good to know. So I think we had this one. Kaz, you're sounding less dodgy. Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, I'm a little bit better actually. Although I'll tell you what, my eldest daughter went back to uni this morning, and I woke up and I could hear her coughing. I thought, oh god, she's got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope she's all right. She's got quite a long trip back to Wales. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hope she'll be all right. A bit cold today.
Yeah. So oh god, it's freezing. Yeah. Me saying hi. Hello, me. And Scotty, hello. Scotty, garlic bread?
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread?
It's the future. No, it's...
well, yeah, can't disagree. Mainly because I have no idea what you're talking about. But,
it's from Phoenix Nights, which is. Did you know Phoenix Nights?
No.
Phoenix Nights was a series with Peter Kay in, and
okay, right.
like Phoenix was a nightclub up in like a working man's club up in Bolton,
right.
And it was the stars were Peter Kay, who actually played quite a few characters in it, and the other guy was Paddy McGuinness.
Okay, yeah,
and they were. I actually think it was the funniest I've ever seen Peter Kay. You know, sort of like, I don't like his stand-up stuff quite so much, you know, but like in that he was just superb. Actually, you know, he was excellent show, excellent.
Yeah, there you go, Peter Kay joke. And Aussie, good day, folks from Townsville, Queensland. Hello. Oh well, hello. Not exactly responding in kind.
Good night.
Yeah.
Actually, I got a bit of work today from an old Australian client, and
okay.
I normally charge the equivalent of whatever $600 is in Aussie, and I noticed that's almost exactly 900 Aussie dollars today, which seems more than it used to be. I don't know if has the Aussie dollar gone up a bit, or I don't know. But
I haven't really been tracking it, to be honest. But
anyway.
So, and I think finally went PK. No, not Peter Kay. Sorry to disappoint. Oh, that's okay.
All right, Paul.
Yeah, Pat. Maybe Pat. Yeah. Are you a postman by any chance? Right. Okay. Should do it.
Oh yeah. I've got one here. Yeah. This always seems a bit strange because, in a way, I suppose I normally start off by just talking about something I think, which probably could loosely be called TA, but I never think it's technical enough. So I never think that it actually warrants doing this.
That's great.
Still tickles you, doesn't it?
It really does. Because I just suddenly realised watching that I hadn't actually heard that for quite a long time, I think. So it's like, oh yeah. Well, maybe it's been like at least 3 or 4 days. I don't know.
Can I say what do you normally do when that bit happens? You just run out of the room?
No, it's just like when was the last time I was actually on a live stream? Did we play the music last time? Thinking about it.
Oh, I suppose so. Yeah, because there was nothing happening. New Year's Day, Friday. Did I do that on my own? I can't remember now. It's all a blur.
I think possibly you did. Yeah, it's all a bit of a blur. What's going on? Just waking up with this just pounding headache. I think it's So I wasn't sure from that if you wanted to do a quick bit of TA.
Oh,
as well.
No, not really.
Okay. Just go straight over to.
It'll probably contradict everything you say, and then I'll look like an idiot again.
Well, I mean, we can make this interactive. You know, by all means, disagree. Do as I go along. Just do the sharp intake of breath as I start to make some point or other.
Okay, right. Sounds like a challenge.
So I think I'm shared, but I'm not. Oh, I can go add to stage.
Oh.
So it offers me the option to add to stage, Then when you click it, it says, "Oh no, you can't."
I've removed
to do it now.
myself. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Oh God, I've not done the light. Sorry, I need to click go on Instagram. Right.
Oops. All right, that's right. Do we need to play the jingle again?
No, it's all right. No one watches it anyway.
Right. Well, maybe that's because they don't hear the jingle often enough.
Although occasionally, apparently, my younger daughter does. If I'm going to pick her up, she'll watch it on Instagram just to see if I'm on my way or not.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So it's not so much like, oh, what's he saying about Bitcoin? And
shouldn't give a toss about that. No.
We'll sort of pick you up on the TA when.
Yes. Like, how far are you away? You got to pick me up in a minute.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, actually, what's this? It's a bit random. So this is okay. Bitcoin on the 1 hour, random kind of abstract lightning strike thing drawn in. If I go to because I think that was probably originally from before the great before, when was it on the daily? Yeah. So when we talk about what potentially might have happened, I guess the price is down there then. So when did I actually draw that in? Okay. Yeah, 2nd of Jan. Maybe I was, because I guess I drew that in on the 2nd of Jan. So maybe I was around for that. Let's put Quadzilla back on. So essentially on this then, on the daily, I think just to recap that slightly, we're talking about should the price go in this direction upwards, then this level here might turn out to be kind of a whether it's actual resistance or just kind of a reaction point where the price kind of hits it and then just starts to range a bit, and from there either kind of head on up higher than that's actually 100. Yeah, I think it was like 101, 102, that kind of level. So kind of head up higher up to the lofty heights of, well, it's not going to hit 114, is it? Let's face it. Sort of maybe up to 107, 108, or back down again. So if we look at sort of going back a bit, so this I just drew in this vertical marker to mark out the cycle top, the 4-year cycle top this time around, and I guess just kind of looking at that on the weekly. This is the previous one. Hope I got this right, but that's 8th of November 21, the top of 69ish, and that one. So obviously that's not exactly, but they never are exactly 4 years, are they, between tops? So then if I kind of squish this up a bit, so this one, that was back in, because that was like 2017, 2018, I suppose, that market cycle high, isn't it? So, and then the previous one of that back kind of 2013ish. So just wanted to look a bit at the patterns that we get from those. So, I mean, this zoomed out, it's obviously just very much, hey, the price went up, then it very much went down, same with that, up, then very much down. They peaked. Same thing has happened here so far. But in terms of just kind of how the price reacted after that, where it went, because it obviously wasn't a straight line down to the market cycle bottom. So that time around, so the November 21, it's dropped down. Actually, maybe we'll go down to the daily for this bit, and just so we can find our bearings. Just do that a bit, and is that the one? Yeah, 21. Let's give it a bit more room to breathe. So from that top then, had this, so it kind of came down here, and then we got a bit of a relief rally, didn't we? So that was about 22% down to there. That particular high, I know it's not quite, showing it up now, it's not quite accurately drawn by exactly where it is. Maybe just move it there. There we go. And about 20% down to whichever one I drew. Was it that one? Lost track now. Down to there. Yeah. Depends if you count that one. But even this one here, the 20% drop over the course of 10 days. And then we had a bit of a bounce, kind of up to there, kind of 9. If I draw it inaccurately, then it's a 10%, excuse me, a 10% pump, relief rally back up over the course of like 3 or 4 days. Oh, well, 3 days. And then again, when it came down here, dropped down, and then there was kind of a pump up another 10% over the course of a similar amount of time, kind of 3 or 4 days. So it was doing those kind of steps, like big drop down, relief rally of about 10% over 3 or 4 days, and the same, and so on. And just out of curiosity, I don't know if you count that wick or not. Maybe this one. Well, actually, what did that one do from there? That was relief rally of slightly less, but then I'm not counting that big wick. So this one, 14. Obviously, depending where you draw it from. That, yeah, okay, 14, 15% relief rally over a bit longer, probably twice the amount of days. Excuse me. And yeah, so that was that. If we compare that then with this recent activity, we kind of saw that wick down. So kind of depending where you draw it from. That was. I should just do it from the wick then. Let me draw. About 10%. Again, that bounce over kind of 3 or 4 days, came down again, it bounced, about 10% again. In fact, over a fair amount more time in that case. This one, almost 10, well, in fact, probably was about 10%, 9 or 10% down. Obviously now it's gone into more of a accumulation. Obviously just kind of just bad November and bad December, but now kind of relief rallying into the start of the year. So we could look at maybe the start of the previous year. Was there a similar sort of thing? Just kind of wondering, do we generally tend to see just this kind of initial bullish move at the start of the new year? So
I seem to remember there have been a few like that.
Yeah,
the classic one being the start of this current bull market, if there is one. Was that 20?
I mean this one, yeah. So 22nd of Jan. So it was later in January. Well, I suppose it took place over the course. It's like from about the 9th. Up to, yeah.
So what year are you on?
Sorry, that's the start of 2025.
Oh no.
One.
I mean,
go back.
2023, I suppose, wasn't it? No, yeah. 2023 was the classic, wasn't it?
Yeah. So within that, I mean, there was obviously towards the end of January of 24, obviously just big pump. So far, yeah. Then 23. Where is it? January, about there. Yeah, that was a fairly big rally, wasn't it? I mean that. Well, I suppose with it. So January to February, yeah, to place over most of, well, in fact, pretty much all of January from the looks of it, and quite a lot of February. And these January pumps tend to be followed by a bit of a capitulation, don't they? So we do kind of see that. Going back in time. That sort of thing. So yeah, so I guess that's kind of two things we're talking about there, isn't it? So what happens immediately after or like very soon after the market cycle high, and what happens during January of each year. So historically, we've seen kind of a January pump, certainly in the last however many years, 3 or 4 years maybe, and that we've seen that January pump and then quite a steep drop afterwards. That plus what tends to happen shortly after the market cycle high. So that was in 2021, sort of November peak. It's kind of similar, isn't it? Just like, give or take a month. That one kind of dropped down, then into December. Then so with this one, where's January? There's January. Does that really count? That was actually, yeah. To be honest, yeah. That was a 10% pump in January of 2022, followed by a very steep drop. So at this point, I bet that people were kind of thinking, "We are so back. This time it's different." That was just a fake out drop to the downside. Now we're going to see a big recovery. Just enough hopium there to kind of fuel the longs to make it a convincing bull trap, I suppose. So then going back to now, I think I did this bit, didn't I? So like that saw about a 15% pump. That was it, obviously in November. But how about now? So 1st of January. So far that's been... So safe is a 10% pump. That would take us up to... Can't quite read that. 96k. It could be... say to there, that's at 8.7. That would bring us in line with this bit of order volume just there. That bit of sideways ranging. So that's a possibility. Just trying to raid us on that bit. Maybe at the top of it. So we might. I'd imagine that as the price pumps up, we'd see some kind of reaction around that area anyway, 95, 96k, because there's going to be open orders just kind of lurking there, and kind of this, as I drew in before, that area as well, but that's up to like 101, 102, and then this next level up, 105 to 106. Well, I suppose was 104 up to 105, say. So it just feels like this is going to be a bit of a bull trap, but obviously just how high up that goes, because I suppose the higher that this goes, then the more kind of the more longs are going to kind of get opened and just waiting to be liquidated. So in that sense, I know it's a very kind of cynical way of looking at it, I suppose, but the more hopeful everyone gets, because the higher the price is going, then the absolute greater the kind of liquidation cascade there's going to be, and maybe that's the intention behind it, which is just how it works, isn't it? The transfer of money from us to them, basically. Yeah. We're just here to do our part. So
I'm just looking at sort of like Quadzilla retracement levels. There are plenty up there, aren't there? Like up to like 113 or so. So
which time frame are you?
Oh, I was looking at the 4 hour. Just
okay. Sure. Yeah. So this is high drawings. So that's kind of interesting. Let's bring that down. Okay, so that down is all the way up at 113.
It's a long way.
Sorry?
So it's quite a long way, but at the same time, that's a great big upside down Bart Simpson, isn't it? You know, so
Yeah, yeah. So essentially saying that there is great upside potential, really. Um,
well, possibly, yeah.
it could be a mega Bart, couldn't it? Really, look at that. So not quite a gigabart, but it's certainly megabart. So
Oh, that's interesting as well. You know, there's things like kilometer. I forgot which way around it is now, but the kilo I think comes from the Greek and the meter comes from the Latin, or it might be the other way around. But there's a lot of that goes on in English as well. A lot of mixture of like Latin and Greek. Anyway, sorry.
yeah, true.
I digress.
That's okay. No. I mean that genuinely is kind of like as soon as you start digging into that sort of thing, it's amazing because it becomes a voyage of discovery in a way. Yeah.
So inverse gigabart.
Essentially, yeah. That sounds really technical. That's pretty.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. So these halfway points, because that generally there's although they're from slightly different heights, they do kind of carve out a bit of a potential range there, because that ties in with there. So it's a bit more. Didn't want me to draw it in that time. Oh, it's a bit more kind of confluence to add to the mix. Oh, of course, yes, because I didn't have the drawing switched on. So let's remove one.
It's probably worth noting there is that super down thing there on the 4 hour time frame as well.
Yes. So, yeah. That's on the is that on the uncompleted 4 hour? I think. So there's scope for it to disappear, but so how long has it got? 3 hours. I think even if it disappeared, it's still notable that it was there at all. So it would kind of suggest that it's right on the edge of
collapse.
Collapse. Yeah, on the brink of collapse. So. Yeah, I think that's kind of most of what I was going to kind of talk about there. I think, or maybe it's all. I don't know.
Fair enough.
So we could kind of check. Ozzy was saying bullish like a kangaroo. Yeah. So, ooh, Pippin. So.
Oh, Pippin. That's yeah. What was the show called? Come Outside, wasn't it? With Auntie Mabel.
Okay.
Sorry. No, it was a kids program. Auntie Mabel had this little plane. It was like a little like, you know, Cessna or Piper Cherokee or something, you know.
Yeah.
And I never quite got it because she'd say, "Oh, let's go to the zoo and explore this." So she'd get a little dog who's called Pippin.
Yeah.
Put the dog in the airplane, then they'd fly off to the zoo, right? I've done quite a bit of this flying malarkey, you know, and the only thing about flying is airfields are never next to where you want to go. They're always in the middle of nowhere, you know. So if you want to go to the zoo and you go think, I'll just take the plane, there's not a car park where you can land, you know.
No,
that doesn't happen. So you actually spend all your time sort of like hanging around airfields waiting for someone to give you a lift into town or walking for miles. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah. So these days you might get the sort of a rack of the, you know, the Lime bikes, like the electric bikes or whatever for hire.
Possibly, yeah, but
that's not going to be much use if the place you want to go to is like 10 miles away or something. Well,
yeah, I mean, we used to fly around in like sort of like you know, the south of France and like sort of Costa Brava area, Spain and stuff. You know, an airfield there. You're lucky if there's anyone there. You know, you literally land and it'll just be a field, and then maybe someone will pop out and take your €3 landing fee off you. You know, but like generally there's just no one there. You know, so. They're not really geared up for that, and you just end up sort of standing by the side of the road with your thumb out because you want to go into town and have a beer or something, And it's quite bizarre actually. It's sort of it's not the best form of transport in the world actually, but good fun though.
Yeah, I mean, I flew once. I can't even remember what type of plane it was now, to be honest. But like, kind of single prop sort of thing. Just cause got a friend who was a software developer, but then suddenly decided fairly late on, really, in his career, that actually he wanted to be an airline pilot instead.
Okay.
So did a lot of just to get his flight hours in, and also just because he really enjoyed it. Kind of had a co-ownership of the single prop plane, and so yeah, went out with him one time and flew it. Obviously didn't take off or land or anything like that. Otherwise, basically, I wouldn't be here now doing this. So, but it was just so good. It's superb. I just can't.
It's great. I've never actually landed. I've taken off a few times.
Yeah,
okay. I've flown quite a bit. Like for
a
few hours.
I used to find that a lot with just even like flight simulators and things. Just I could always. I remember playing flight simulator on the ZX Spectrum, even the ZX81 before that, I think. And taking off was great fun, but I can never land. It's just, I think it was rigged. They made it impossible to land. I'm convinced of it.
Yeah, it's the scary thing about flying is what they say. There's is taking off is obligatory. No, taking off is mandatory, but landing is obligatory.
Yeah.
So yeah,
but in one way or another, it's coming back down.
Yeah, we had a thing once where we went from we were just in a little microlight. It's a 3-axis microlight, so it looks like a little plane. And we took off from Gap, which is in the Alps, and we went down to Spain, and crossing over the Pyrenees, you get this wind there called the Tramont in French, or Tramontana in Spanish. So you get this wind kind of blowing across the Pyrenees sort of thing. It was absolutely treacherous going there. So on the way back, we were thinking like, what's the best way to do this? We were going to meet a friend in Saint-Tropez, and I was looking at the map, and I was like, well, probably the easiest thing to do is just fly straight across the Mediterranean. Because basically, if you go inland, you're supposed to. The ideal way would be to go via like Perpignan, Narbonne, Marseille, and that kind of way. Problem is, there's loads of like civil airliners there, military aircraft and stuff. So you have to fly at really low altitude, which is like horrible in a microlight. So I said, let's just go across the sea. And my mate's going like, well, yeah, okay, we can do that. We should really have life jackets, but we haven't got any. And it's 4 hours across the sea. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
and so we headed off, and I must say it was absolutely brilliant. It was just like it was an August in the Mediterranean. It was like superbly hot, and just flying across the Mediterranean, absolutely glorious, And I got to see like Marseille and the Calanques from the air, which was like just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, something kind of magical about that.
That
kind of experience.
It was amazing actually. It was really, really good. And but all the time you're thinking like, if we get an engine failure, we're going down. So what you do all the time, you actually look out for ships and stuff, or like little boats. So if you're going to crash, at least you can get rescued. But no, it was a brilliant experience though. But anyway, but we didn't have a little dog called Pippin with us. Otherwise, we can go, ooh, Pippin. Anyway, that's right. That's where, God, blimey, catching tangent today, aren't we?
Well, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I mean, that brought it full circle. There's your geometry for you. So, yeah. So where do we get to anyway? So, Scotty, market dump or pump at 10 a.m. as usual, or uncertain after US invasion of Venezuela. Well, I think it's going to be. There'll definitely be a dump or a pump at 10 a.m. as usual.
10 a.m. US. It's 10 a.m. Eastern, is it?
I guess, yeah, New York opens. I thought it was just...
So that's 3, isn't it, for us? Is that right?
I guess. Don't know, really. But I guess, I mean, translated is 2:30 p.m. UK time. So I'm not quite sure what time zone that was.
If it's Eastern, yeah, 10 a.m. is 3 p.m. in the UK. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
So because that's when it all happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. That I think the fact that we've pumped quite a lot over the weekend. I know some people don't believe in them CME gaps and all that sort of thing, but I think we have got to whip down there and just do that, and then maybe continue. But I might be wrong. If we don't now, we'll do it sooner or later.
Yeah. Or is it just saying, oh no, there's another dreaded CME Bitcoin gap? Talking of. So
there is. Yeah.
So should we bring it up? Is it that?
What?
The CME gap.
Oh, were you not paying attention at the start?
Maybe. So where was it? 'Cause I mean that, unless there's like a dollar.
Not 90,520. It closed that on Friday.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's actually closed.
It closed. No, what?
Well, I don't know. What's going on?
Let me zoom in a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that. What?
Well, that's on the 4-hour, but it should just drop down a bit. So 1 hour.
Right. So that. Where's that big gap from there? That one there. Back a bit. No, down a bit. Right a bit. Up a bit.
Say a price.
Well, whatever I just said, 90,005 something. Oh, right.
Yeah. So this big gap there.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah. How did I not see that?
Why did you not see that?
I may be a little bit out of practice, to be honest.
Okay.
But,
that is the right date, isn't it? Is that the right date?
I would assume so. Yeah. So so Sunday, to also Sunday.
Bear in mind you're on extended trading hours as well.
Okay.
I don't know if that's relevant.
Not sure. How do you unset that?
Hang on a sec.
Is it a setting?
It's specifically
to do with this.
Bottom right hand corner. Oh, no, that's all right. That's exactly what I've got. But it's electronic.
I mean, it's a big old gap anyway.
It's electronic trading hours. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So 91.5 down to 90.6. So it'd have to come down to 90.6 to completely close it then.
Yeah. On the CME chart.
Yes. And so that's currently obviously higher at 93.2. So I guess it closed. It closed on a downward spiral. So yeah, from there it would have to drop a further. Well, to enter the gap, be 1.7%. To totally close it, be about 2.7%. Would need to see a drop. So on this one, talking about 2.7. Oh, where's it? 2.7. Is oh god, sorry.
You all right?
90.2. 90,266. So like a relative like for like drop will bring it down to 90,200 on the proper chart on the index.
Yeah, I must admit I've got a bit of a dilemma actually because I've actually got a bunch of longs open from around that area actually, which are all quite nicely in profit now. I should just take it really, shouldn't I?
there is the thing about trade or don't trade while the New York Open is happening.
I know. I do it too many times
it,
where I'm in profit and then it dumps and I end up just taking less profit, which is always
yeah.
Anyway,
I would say do expect mega wicks, and they're just going to take out people's stop losses, aren't they?
I'm kind of hoping that it'd be people who long too late, for example. So it wicks down a bit, but not enough for me to close my trades, and then it goes back up mentally up to whatever we said earlier on. That's what I'm hoping. I don't know though.
Are you a believer in taking partial profits?
Yeah, I am actually. Well, depends. Yeah, depends how big it is. I mean, my biggest profit at the moment it's about $300 in profit. So
okay, yeah,
that would be like I'd probably take a bit of that one, and then I've got a couple of other ones that are just about sort of $60 or $70 in profit. So I'll probably just close those ones, and then. But generally, that's what I like to do if I can, and then depends how good my entry is. But yeah, I do like to sort of take a little bit. But what I do if I do that, I take a little bit of profit, and then I always re-enter at not a good place, and then that kind of brings up my entry a little bit, and then it all ends up sort of not looking so good, and I just close it, and I think, I could have made more profit. So I need to get a bit more disciplined, and I need to have a proper system, really, where I say, like, this is what I do in this circumstance. And,
yeah, definitely. Well, disciplined trading definitely just kind of having a trading plan. I don't know. Having a trading plan is for the suit and tie brigade. I don't know. No, actually, it's probably quite a good idea, but.
But I don't plan anything in my life at all, ever.
Okay. Yeah, but maybe not a trading plan then, but a guide to, in a way, to a self guide. You know what I mean? Just so that I'm going to take a bunch of trades and, but at least have a sort of take profit level in place. And a stopping out and a take a loss place, but with the idea that it's the average gain or loss over the course of however many trades, over the course of the day or the week, is the thing. So being consistent with it, consistent gains, ideally.
Yeah. I mean, what I should do, which is I am a fan of the 1 minute time frame with Quadzilla, actually, because if I'd have
Let's go there,
if I'd have looked for like bits where I could have taken partial profit, then is that the 1 minute?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah. So that area at like 92, or basically 93k. I should have taken profit there, shouldn't I?
Right at the peak, yeah.
Well, hang on. Not 93, but like kind of 92.9, that sort of thing. Where you've got that bearish retracement there, on the right. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where I should have taken some partial profit, isn't it? I suppose, really.
So you were longing, and so remember where you longed from? For that one?
Yeah, I've actually got my best ones on Bybit, actually. Actually, this one's so good I've sort of not even bothered looking at it. The entry is 90,087.
Okay. We got it now. Ooh,
sorry.
90,000. Did you say 90,000?
Yeah.
That doesn't even fit on this chart. It's off the chart.
Actually, that one's $341 in profit now.
Ooh, okay.
29. It's only a 10x as well. 29%.
Maybe that's not the best one to show on the 1 minute, I suppose, but 90. Yeah, it's a long way away. So it'd be lots of profit, I guess. $300, do you say?
341 at the moment, yeah. 29%.
So up high it would have been a bit more, well, at that level it would have been more, definitely, yeah, just kind of seeing these as price magnets, so you kind of know, mind you, I suppose, to be fair, when the price is coming down, this one hadn't actually drawn just yet. So in the meantime, it does suggest that the price is going to kind of very likely come back up to this level. Ooh, here it comes. And funnily enough, the 50% line, the fair value range, the price interacts with that. It kind of there, which just below, come back, it bounced off it just there. So that support became resistance just there and then down. Yeah, and just kind of closed up that retracement level. So suggesting that that's still going to come into play, isn't it? Because that fair value area there, I suppose I could draw in. It comes all the way back to here, really, doesn't it? With these, in fact, that sort of that, really. And then, in fact, if you count it as going all the way up to there, like I was looking at that level, so that liquidity there and these wicks there, and kind of like that box becomes support there and so on, and then there we go. So yeah, all around that fair value area, that fair value zone, maybe there's liquidity there, so the price could well come back up to there at least, sort of 92, right, yeah, basically 92.8. Of course, we're on the 1 minute time frame, it's not much of a range, but could see that and either reject from there or bounce along and then come back up to this level, to that which is 92.9, and probably quite quickly if it happens, being on the 1 minute.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What else have we got? So I think there was
Scotty asking if we're pissed.
Well, if we were Americans, then that would mean that we were really angry with everything.
Yeah. Which I'm not.
No, quite chill today, really.
And I haven't drunk anything this morning.
No, yeah, it makes a nice change. It's part of the. Is this a dry January thing going on then?
I was going to, but of course, what happens is I was having a drink at midnight, and then it became January the 1st. I thought, well, I'm still drinking, and then January the 1st was like, I don't know, still a couple of beers in the fridge, so, well, they're not going to drink themselves, are they?
No. So, all right, Aussie just saying, I shared a chart to your X account regarding the Bitcoin Golden Cross going bullish. Or that is bullish, rather, Bitcoin Golden Cross. Presumably to your X account. So, sure. We've got 36 people watching at the moment. That's brilliant. Hi everyone. Is it too late to say Happy New Year? Happy New Year! I don't care. It's never too late. I'll say it in July. So
I can share Aussie's thing if you like.
Yeah, sure. I think I may have just lost a bunch of people watching when I.
What did you do?
When I did that. Well, because I just.
What did you do?
What have you done? So yeah, sure. Shall I add you to the stage? I'll remove me and add you. There you go.
Right, is that it? Oh yeah, yes, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, thanks for that, Aussie. I know that your name is probably Austin. She's
Aussie Austin. Yeah. So, maybe you're not even in Australia at all then.
Eh?
Just Aussie, yeah, kind of a derivative of, or derivative of Austin.
Yeah,
except you did say you're from Queensland, so that's also a clue. So,
yeah, I used to know a guy called Paul Osborne who was known as Aussie, but he was from Watford.
I'm Aussie. Queensland. Where are you from?
Right.
Sydney, Melbourne, just Watford. So what we got?
Right. So Bitcoin just flashed its 5th golden cross. Okay. So what's crossing where? Is that? Okay. Is that anything particular crossing there? Is that? What's the classic one everyone talks about? Can you remember?
Probably this. Is it the 200? Usually.
Is it 250 or something? I can't remember.
That sort of thing. There's a few different ones, but that one does sound like a good one.
Okay.
But
well,
yeah. Okay. So I mean, there's not a real pattern, is there? Like 87%, 47, 78, 33. Question mark. It could be 3. You know.
Yeah. Just wondering how that compares with something else.
Yeah, because on the really high numbers there, like there was accumulation, just sideways movement before the 87. Before the 47, there was, I mean, that was just climbing, but there was some accumulation just before for quite a while. The 78 accumulation, the 33, there wasn't really. There's more just the prices heading downwards, and then it just, kind of leapt up. Well, I was going to say leapt up a little bit, but 33%. Hey, this time similarly, there's a big drop, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So we might similarly just be talking about a 33% or probably less for the next one, just purely based on those previous patterns, I think. Maybe 22%, let's say, for this next pump.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. So up we go then. I mean, it's hard to say, really, isn't it? Just trying to think if any of our favourite ones, like the 21 or 55, do that sort of thing. Just weekly, daily. I mean, these are all good, aren't they? Sort of. That's a daily time frame. So you got like
yeah.
I mean, obviously, the 12-hour is now crossed. So if that cross is there, the thing is, it might just do a little bit of wiggling and then shoot up, and then we have the peak in the summer, like that will just confuse everyone, and that'll be great. I don't know. Definitely to the right, I would say.
Yeah, pretty likely. Yeah. Probably going to need to wrap this up fairly soon, actually.
Yeah, no, we're talking nonsense now. So,
I know. Well, yeah. So, just quickly zipping through these. What have we got? So, Scotty, last time gold topped, Bitcoin did a 5x. Is that true? And has gold topped? I mean, I know it pulled back, but my share. Oh, have I gone back onto the screen? Okay.
What you have? No.
I seem to have.
Have you? Oh no, it's me.
I was just thinking, like, how's happening? I'm not even moving the mouse.
I'll see.
But because I happen to be sharing, I've got the same page up at the moment on my.
Oh, okay. Well, tell you what, you can do the shilling if you want.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's like
I'll swap you. There you go.
All right,
that's you now.
Yeah. So now if I move my mouse, it's yeah, that's me. So good. Yeah. So did actually, I wouldn't mind just have a quick look just before we go at a gold. Just with that in mind, gold, and let's put it on to, don't know, or maybe the 2-day. So yeah, okay, that's So when did over what period did Bitcoin 5x? I feel like I want to overlay the two charts on here, but last time it topped, which is supposed to be there, so that was October of 25. So it hasn't 5x since then. Would have been that one. Oh, mind you, these are all someone's shooting. Oh, sorry. Let's try and get serious with this now. So that one there was. Should I just squish this in a bit? Do you actually mean last time gold topped, or just a time? A time that gold topped. So it's probably need to dig. I'll maybe dig into that one a little bit afterwards. Except they'll make a good narrative maybe for tomorrow's live stream as well.
Actually, talking
the bull market has only just started. Sorry.
Yeah, talking tomorrow. I keep thinking. I don't know. I'd love to do these Tuesdays a bit different. You see, because the thing I do, I kind of need to be there by about 1:45. Which is why I tend to leave at 12:30. But I really want to cycle there. Well, maybe not tomorrow because it'd be freezing. But so I don't know. I wonder if we could do the Tuesdays at a different time. I mean, we'll keep it like normal tomorrow, but in the future, I don't know. Would that be really awkward if we did Tuesdays at a different time?
I can always just do a different day. It might just make it easier.
What, for you?
Yeah. Because I don't think I'll be able to do a different time during the weekdays. But
right.
I could always just do a different day or something.
What I was thinking in that case is what I might do. I mean, just let me know in the chat if it would suit you. But I thought what I could do, because I normally get home about sort of like about 2:15 in the afternoon UK time, so I could actually be back to sort of for the New York Open sort of thing, and then maybe do a little bit then. Yeah. I wonder if that might be the better thing for Tuesdays. I don't know how well that would fit in. I don't know how well the YouTube algorithm would observe it, but it seems to be ignoring me anyway at the moment. So
may as well. Yeah,
nothing to lose. May as well do it, and you never know, it might work out better if it's at New York Open, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know, and we'll keep it the same for this week. But as of next week, I don't know. I might change it a little bit because I think I've got to ride my bike more. So I thought that would be quite good because it's like it's about 10 kilometers, so it'd be quite a nice little ride to do, you know. So anyway, right. Sorry, what were you going to
say? I forgot now. Oh yeah, I think just the gold thing might be a good narrative for tomorrow. Just thinking.
Oh yeah.
But so Scotty again. Trump family's American Bitcoin buys another 329 Bitcoin for around $30 million. They now hold a total of quite a lot of Bitcoin. Yeah.
Quite greedy, isn't it?
Yeah, they've really not got enough. But you know, yeah. So steady accumulation. They're probably buying direct from the miners, aren't they? I'd imagine for that sort of thing, or from whatever places that they buy from. Let's not explore that too deeply. So Scotty, I think they are. Oh yeah, the old bit too much of the Baileys there as well. So I'll definitely be breaking up with my coins this cycle. Lessons learned from last cycle: don't marry your coins. Yeah.
Breaking up.
It's so easy to do that, isn't it? Just some kind of ancient wallets. It's just let them just kind of get dusty, and they kind of ride the price all the way down from the top all the way down to the bottom again. Then hope that the next cycle, that they just kind of do something, anything, and it's just miserable, isn't it? Just So the old rotating your profits into other things, because it should never be like, oh yes, I'm selling now, this is the time to sell. It's just I'm now going to rotate my profits into the next asset and rinse and repeat sort of thing. It's just getting them right, understanding the cycles and so on. So past the quality street, half asleep on the sofa vibes. I guess so. Yeah, trying to wake up a bit, but gradually getting there. Loose. He's all right. Bloody hell.
I can't think why anybody would do that. Actually, I mean, surely something like amyl nitrate's more fun.
Yeah. There's definitely better ways to spend a Saturday or a Sunday afternoon. I'm sure. Just gravy fumes. I don't think precious metals are anywhere near the top yet, but what do I know? Yeah, it's just going. That doesn't look like something that's about to just plummet back down, is it? It's just. Well, I don't know. That said, maybe that's what it needed, was for someone on YouTube to just say, or on X, to just say like. That's going up forever. Now it'll drop. So you're welcome. There's another chart getting around on X regarding what Scotty just said. We'll have a look for that. Sent to the gold chart on X. Thank you. Oh, brilliant! Some X interaction as well. I appreciate that. I sent the chart what Scotty was talking about to your X. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, do follow us both on X as well if you're not already. So links are in the description.
Please do, without sounding too desperate. So I did notice I lost a bunch of followers on X after I kind of started switching the things I was posting more towards the Maptopia science and technology stuff. But I'm still very, very much kind of posting on the crypto side of things as well, and the trading side of things. It's just kind of trying to find the right balance, really.
What? So you lost people because you stopped posting about crypto?
I think because I was posting stuff that wasn't to do with crypto, and there's in the village hall or whatever, there was this stream of like a bunch of the people who were in there just got up silently and marched out to the exit.
God blimey, people aren't very open-minded, are they? Sort of,
No, I mean it's interesting. I mean, I was glad to see in a way that at least I was having some effect on there. So it wasn't just people were following because of the follow backs, that kind of thing. That they're actually people following for the content. So
I've enjoyed them so far. When's the next one?
Well, I was kind of hoping today, but I think I may have missed the window. The 3:00 prime window. So it'll probably be 3:00 tomorrow, I think.
Okay.
In fact, definitely, yeah. 3:00 tomorrow. Should I? Yeah. Thank you for the
go on.
The prompts there. Go on.
I know you want to.
Yeah. So do head over to maftopia.com for all of your science and technology things. You can find these things, for example, YouTube/Maftopia. There are 3 videos on there so far, and a 4th tomorrow, 3 p.m. UK time. This one hasn't got nearly enough engagement. So I don't know what it is. Because that one's got, maybe it's the thumbnail that got that, because that got nearly 300 views, which I thought was great. I thought it was on the up and up from here, and then this one just kind of fizzled slightly, and I wonder if it's because of the thumbnail, or maybe it's just that was clickbait enough, the quantum AI superpower to get the click-throughs, and the red, maybe. Perhaps I should just make all the thumbnails red, and just with 3 kind of big, bold buzzwords on there. Yeah, that one's probably a bit less focused. I really like the picture. Just can't really see it full there, but it's kind of the robot clowns as World War II soldiers and people clapping and applauding them. I quite like that, but maybe it's a bit too much to sort of convey in a quick thumbnail. So kind of interesting. You see the effects of the different things. So,
yeah, I just wonder if it's having AI in big letters. Sort of. I wonder if that was. Yeah.
I should probably do that. Yeah. So rather than like the cynical quip, it should probably just have the stuff that people are interested in, and then they get the cynical quip, and then they stop watching after the first 30 seconds. So that's probably the way to do it. Yeah. Keep it buzzword. Interesting. Yeah. So, and while you're there, do also click through to x.com if you don't mind, and please do follow, and because that's awful. 416 followers. God, must do better. And yeah, I do post the videos onto there as well. So I tend to kind of break up the 10-minute news video, and then just post some individual segments from there onto X as well, like that sort of thing. That was pretty great. I'll pause it. Worse. Where was it? Oh, there. Okay. Can I do that without the volume? Shh. There. It's quite a brief thing. It's only like 8 seconds or something, but you get the idea. I'm just going to keep going on like this until you tell me to shut up or just stop the live stream.
Yeah. I tell you what, I don't need to look at it, but I was talking about HSBC shares the other day.
Yeah.
They were like £11 something. It's up to 12 quid now. It just keeps going up. It's like, I don't know what they're doing, but like it's obviously something good.
Yeah.
Can't imagine how rich my brother-in-law is now. must be.
So was that because he took your advice, or he?
No, it's just because he worked for HSBC all his life, and then as part of his payoff, he got like a pile of shares, but like loads, and he's like 90% in HSBC, and share wise, and it's just going up. It's like and it's a lot of money he's got in HSBC. So
that's pretty grand, actually. I mean, that was on the weekly just then. That played out amazingly. That retracement level there. Gee whiz, touched it and back down, kind of exactly as predicted from way back, from back in October 18 through to April 24. The price is going to hit this point and then it's going to drop down, and then boop boop. So it's the thing about looking at things on a high time frame like the weekly, but these things do play out in that time. So I didn't really shill Quadzilla, did I? Then should we make that the absolute final thing?
Got the absolute final thing, yeah.
Do buy Quadzilla. So are we doing a January sale for it, or is that ship sailed?
I don't know. You see, I was kind of hoping people would be saying, when can I get the annual thing for such and such a price? And like nobody's even asked me, So
yeah.
So I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, we can just say a price now if you like.
20% discount, do you think? Something like that.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. So, what? I can't do that on my head, but in my head.
So yeah, we'll work out the final figures, but we could say for.
Should we do it with a coupon though, so that we can shield the coupon code all over X and stuff like that?
Let's do that. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it different this time.
Right. So we'll have that coming soon. What's the next?
Soon as we can figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
And then and then for So the coupon maybe would be valid for January, do you think?
Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be a dry January coupon. That's got nothing to do with it, but
This will be. What did we say? It'll be the money you don't spend on going on your gym membership because
yeah,
you've already
yeah.
stopped going.
That's
That's it.
true. Yeah, cancel that gym membership and
Yeah.
get Quadzilla.
Because Luke, it's the 5th of January, and how many times have you been? Once.
Yeah, yeah. Got to the entrance and turned away. I'm not going in there. God. Yes. So yeah, essentially that would do it. So don't trade, don't drink and trade. So trade sober, and take advantage of dry January.
Yeah, which makes it free.
Basically, yeah. I can see that. So yeah, so normally Quadzilla is for the monthly, it's £80 a month, and that really does pay for itself incredibly quickly, as people in the Discord have kind of have said that they kind of pay for it. Often they pay for the annual, in the first trade or two as well, because Quadzilla is kind of not so secret weapon. It is the retracement patterns, which are based on the basis, the core of the quad momentum oscillator, and then retracement patterns build on that with bearish and bullish divergences and things, and it digs out kind of dynamics of the chart that other indicators just simply don't. So it really does give you a trading edge for that. So that's monthly.
It's probably worth mentioning that the trade I was talking about earlier on, I just did that from a retracement level on the 12-minute time frame.
Yeah,
I just went. In fact, I even did one where I kind of just set it and then walked out the house. So came
confident.
back. I came back and it had filled, and now that's the trade I'm set up, trading with about $1,000 a margin, and it's currently $332 in profit. So that's a big chunk, that of the annual fee, isn't it? That it would charge. That's in one trade. If I was to close that now, it would pay for like half a year, wouldn't it? But if I think that will probably end up a lot more in profit. I think maybe, I don't know. I'll let you know what happens anyway. But
yeah.
And literally that was just looking at a 12-minute retracement, thinking I'm not sure if it will go back to there or not, but let's set an order anyway, and it did. So that was 90 grand pretty much.
Yeah,
I set it up.
Is the success rates of the retracement patterns? It's they do let you kind of trade very consistently, get consistent profits and things by saying well, okay, on this particular chart, you look at the stats that are built into the indicator and say, okay, this has got whatever it might be, like a 93%, 95%, whatever kind of success rate of the price returning to that point as predicted within that kind of that particular market structure. So just placing a series of trades, it's got ridiculously high probability that that's 90-95% of those are going to work out in your favour. So that's kind of where the value is, really. So yeah, I was going to say just on the yearly, so that would work out as £60 a month, and we're going to offer 20% off the annual via this voucher for January. As I say, as soon as we figured out how to do it, then we'll offer that.
Of course, it has to be a specific voucher for the annual, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we'll figure that out. I mean, we'll look at that, because there's probably some. I think you can set a minimum spend rule on it, which would just take it out of the range of the monthly,
right?
Or something like that. Yeah. So Right, got to finish there. So we've got to
Okay.
actually
No worries.
get back to work. Yeah.
Right. Thank you for that. If you want to get Quadzilla, go to savewithcrypto.org/QZ. The link for that is in the description. I'll tell you what we should do as well. We should get into pinning comments. Sort of like. So basically,
Like
like
that one.
Hey,
like that one. Yeah.
have we just done one?
Sorry.
What?
No, I just brought up a comment. Yeah.
Oh, we'll see. No, but like, for example, hang on. So if I put that URL near H2, sorry, bear with me.
You're actually typing it out.
I am.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure why actually. Because basically, if I do that, and then I can pin that, can't I? So I can pin that to the top of the chat. Yeah, we should get into the habit of doing that as well, so we can just say the links at the top of the chat.
Yeah, true.
No, I'm sorry. Right. All right. Thanks everyone for your perseverance. Please do check out Quadzilla, which is in the link, which is pinned at the top of the chat.
Yeah. And now on your screen as well.
Oh, there you go. It's everywhere. Yeah. And we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a quick one again because I'm going off to do my thing, the only social life I've got.
So got to look after it then.
That's right. Yeah. And we'll have some fun. Not sure what's going to happen at 2:30, but just join the Discord and then you'll find out what's going on. We can have a chat over there. All right. Thank you, Maff. Thank you for all you do. It's always wonderful. And I'll see you tomorrow. Right. Bye all.
Cheers.